to the gym on our daily walk. We have another leg day in store. Some sumo Romanian deadlifts, hip thrust, halfway reverse hyperextensions on the reverse hyperextension machine, some cable pull-throughs. Oh, we're stopping because I don't know why we're stopping.
So I need to hear this song.
Oh, we have to hear the song. Leg extensions, or using the leg extension machine, we're going to do glute kickbacks and more of those like tilted pelvis squat abduction machine things, and some stiff leg deadlifts. But first, we're going to dance our way to the gym and get our cardio on. I surprised Victoria today with a 30-minute cardio session. I told her it was quick, but sometimes you have to like lie or stretch the truth a little to get people to come with you to work out. So that's what we're doing. So our first exercise was a Romanian deadlift. The key here is feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, a flat back, and really thinking about pushing your hips and glutes back to the back wall. This is not a squat, so you don't want to be sitting into it, but pulling the bar down and keeping it really close to your shins and feeling a good stretch in that hamstring on the way down and using the glutes to come back up. So our next exercise was a hip thrust. We used a Bosu ball to put our shoulders on to help us get a little more lift off the ground. Again, we're focusing on the glutes, so you really want to push through your heels and squeeze your glutes to come up. For our third exercise, we went over to this hyperextension machine. Now this one looks a little bit different than the ones that most people are used to seeing in their gyms, but if you can find this specific machine, it is awesome for the glutes and hamstrings. Now the movement we're doing here is really, really small, more of like a pulsing exercise than full up or going all the way down and then coming all the way back up. We are looking at only contracting our glutes to come up, which is why the exercise is so small.
Janky ass machine.
Now, this machine was like legitimately about to break on us.
How many is that?
So we had to be super careful on how we placed our feet. The back piece wasn't all the way in, which is extremely scary that we got on it. But again, if you can see, Victoria here is squeezing her glutes only to come back up. Try not to swing and use your lower back. And we did 3 sets of 15 with 1 set of burnout until we couldn't do any more. Oh my gosh, guys, this next exercise is amazing for the hamstrings. These are cable pull-throughs. It's a little awkward to get set up, but once you get set up and get some tension in the cable, you're basically doing like a Romanian or stiff leg deadlift, but using the cable as your resistance. You really want, again, to push your hips back, feel the stretch in your hamstrings, and then squeeze your glutes to come back up. We were definitely feeling the burn by the time we got to this 4th exercise. Again, 3 sets of 10 to 15. Moving over to the line leg curl machine, you get on your hands and knees right underneath the pad and position your foot. Now, you need to be a little careful on how you position your foot. You kind of want to get it right in the arch and push directly up and squeeze your glute. Great way to target that area between your butt cheek and the hamstring. It's commonly referred to as like the glute ham tie-in. For this exercise, we used an alternative piece of equipment. You can use a regular loaded easy bar, usually in the free weight section of your gym. We decided to use the shrug machine though, for the reason that you don't have a motion of a bar kind of distracting from keeping that bar super close to your shins, because this machine is stationary. So just like those Romanians that we did at the beginning, feet shoulder width apart, shooting your hips towards that back
really
wall,
push
back straight,
your
squeezing the glutes to come up and feeling a good stretch in the hamstring when you go down. The only difference here is that our legs are straight instead of slightly bent. 3 sets of 10 to 15 here as well. This final exercise was in my first Booty Blast workout, but I honestly, guys, just love it for that, like, defining the side butt. It's really, really uncomfortable and awkward to do, and Victoria and I just, like, crack up laughing every time we're doing it. Because it is seriously so awkward. People stare, you're, like, hovering over the machine, but you really do feel it, and I can't find another move to really target that side part of your glute like this does.
Torture device.
3 sets of 15, or you can do a burnout type series, but I would strongly recommend including this in your glute day.
Victoria, what's your face when you try to lift?
I'm going to pump you up.
So, oh, look how pretty the sun is behind us. So we just finished our second leg workout of the week, and now we're gonna go shovel food in our mouth. Lots of food. Today's workout wasn't a ton of reps or sets. We kept it pretty simple with 7 exercises, 3 sets of like 10, but we really focused on the hamstring and glutes. So
Really focused.
Really. So we got a good burn, and we didn't really take breaks in between sets and reps, which also contributed to that burnout fatigue feeling in our muscles. I'm gonna see how many calories I burned. I did 30 minutes of the stair stepper on a steady state. According to my Polar Fit, I burned 494 calories. 200 of that was from the cardio, and then the other 300-ish were from the workout. So how was the workout, Vicky B?
I don't have any words.
No words. We only humped like 4 things today. Only.
And straddled.
Oh, and I straddled her. It was her first time doing hip thrusts with a like loaded barbell, and I didn't want to have to like keep loading and unloading weight, so she just did my weight, and I helped her by standing on top, like straddling over her. She was laying in between my legs as I was standing up, and I was holding the bar, helping her get her sets in. So all in all, great workout. Still a little snow on the ground here, but beautiful day in Colorado. Why am I in the rocks? Off-roading. So now we're gonna go eat. I'll let you guys know what we cook up. I have no idea. Normally I plan out my meals for the day, but today I did not do that. We had Bagel Wednesday at work, which I always account for because I'm never gonna miss out on a flipping free bagel. And what else did I have? Oh, I went to Tokyo Joe's with my boyfriend for lunch, and I just got a protein bowl with white chicken. I measured out, I brought my food scale, and I brought measured 4 ounces of brown rice, and then did the no-brainer veggie mix with the green curry sauce on the side. Super delicious, very filling. For snacks today I had a granola bar, 3 egg whites, and some cucumbers, and then also some Greek yogurt with berries. What'd you have, Vicky? What made your tummy hurt?
Pizza. Don't have it.
See, when you start eating healthy, taking care of your body, when you put junk in it, it tells you to F off and get lost.
But I love pizza still.
We still love pizza, but sometimes the pizza doesn't love us. Victoria's been doing awesome on eating all the proteins I tell her to eat, and not drinking as much. You haven't really been drinking on the week or the weekends.
No.
And neither has her boyfriend or my boyfriend. We're sober city. Well, her fiance, she just looked at her ring when I said boyfriend. So her fiance.
My boyfriend.
Edit.
My boy fiance.
Her boy fiance. I just have a boy. No fiance yet. Typical Wednesday night. Exploring our new neighborhood. So Victoria and I are here at FYTE getting FYTE up. They brought us this like really cool coffee. It's like a French press, but in its own cup. I'm really intrigued. Caraxas. I'm not really quite sure what this is, but it's delicious. And it's gonna be great. We're waiting for our pho. We got the couples special for 2. And it came with 2 spring rolls, coffee or tea, 2 bowls of pho. We're pretty pumped. I had to get an extra bowl and take out my noodles and weigh and measure them in this one. And now I'm gonna do the same with my little chickens. So, as long as you're not embarrassed, anything is possible. Guys, keep up your goals.
A first date meal, you know?
This is a first date meal. Here's my pho bowl. I have 6 ounces of rice noodles. The chicken I pulled out was like 3.7 ounces. And it's all white meat, lean chicken boiled, so pretty good quality. And then broth and some veggies. Oh, it's a video. I've been recording a video. Well, Victoria and I decided to take a bubble bath together tonight after we went and got FYTE up. The best part about being an adult is you're allowed to do this, but it's very relaxing. Oh, I can't breathe.
Shave that shit.
Here,
let me shave you.
Shaving's kind of fun.